Not every pause is rest. Some pauses are escape wearing soft clothes. That line may annoy a few people, but calm down first. We're not attacking rest. Rest is sacred. Rest is repair. Rest is maintenance. It's how the body remembers it is not a machine. Rest is how leaders stop leaking pressure into everyone around them. Rest is how parents return to their children with softness. Rest is how the soul stops living like a generator that has been running since morning. So please, this is not another message telling tired people to push harder. No. Some people need rest before their body writes resignation letter by force. But there's another side. Sometimes people call something rest when it is really avoidance. They say, I need space, but they are avoiding a conversation. Or they say, I am resting, but they are scrolling for 4 hours and feeling worse afterwards. Sometimes they'll say, I'm protecting my peace, but they are refusing to face the pattern that keeps returning. They say, I just want to disconnect, but they are actually escaping a decision. This is why we need wisdom, because rest and escape can look similar from outside. Both may involve silence, both may involve stepping back, both may involve not replying, or lying down, or taking some time away, but inside the system, they are not the same. Welcome to Inside the Design by Innocent Minds. In episode 21, we looked at why people keep explaining themselves to those who are not listening. We saw that over-explaining is sometimes fear trying to earn safety from a closed door. Today in episode 22, we're looking at the difference between rest and escape. This one matters because many adults are exhausted. And when exhaustion mixes with avoidance, discernment can become blurry. Let us begin somewhere simple. Rest restores you. Escape hides you. Rest gives you back capacity. Escape postpones discomfort and often increases it later. Rest helps the system recover. Escape helps the system avoid. Rest has honesty inside it. Escape, on the other hand, has hiding inside it. Again, rest restores. Escape hides. Now, this does not mean rest will always feel sweet. Sometimes rest feels uncomfortable at first, especially for people who built identity around usefulness. We saw that in episode 16. Rest may feel like laziness, quiet may feel like suspicion. A free hour may feel irresponsible, but if the body is genuinely depleted, rest is not avoidance. Rest is obedience to capacity. The issue is not whether you stopped. The issue is what the stopping is doing. Is it repairing you, or is it helping you disappear from something important? Let us make this practical. A person who has been working for weeks, sleep is poor, energy is low, small things become loud, messages are irritating, their body is tired, they choose to rest. They sleep, eat, reduce noise, pause unnecessary commitments, and afterwards they feel clearer. Not perfect, but clearer. That is rest. Another person has a difficult conversation to hold. They know that conversation matters. The issue has repeated. Silence is now breeding resentment, and each time the conversation comes close, they just say, I need rest. I just need rest. And then they sleep. They scroll. They watch videos. They avoid the person. They become cold or say nothing. And then the issue grows heavier. That may not be rest. That may be escape. See, sometimes the body is tired. Sometimes the courage is tired. We must learn the difference. Another example is here. A leader feels overwhelmed, but the team needs clearer structure. Roles are confused. Deadlines are loose. People are guessing. And the leader says, I need to protect my peace. Good. Peace matters. But instead of creating structure, they withdraw completely. They stop responding, they avoid decisions, they leave everyone in uncertainty. That is not peace. That is avoidance wearing a perfume. Innocent Minds architecture helps us to ask, what is the structure beneath this behavior? Is this pause restoring capacity? Or is it helping the person avoid leadership? Is this silence regulating the system or punishing somebody? Is this space wise, or is it a soft exit from responsibility? Sometimes people are using healing language to avoid maturity. That may be painful, but it is true. I am protecting my energy can be wisdom on one hand, and it can also be selfishness with better branding. I need space can be healthy, yes, but it can also be emotional disappearance. I am resting can mean recovery, but it can also be fear refusing to engage life. So, how do we tell the difference? First, check the fruits. After rest, there is usually more capacity. Maybe slowly, but capacity begins to return after rest. But after escape, there is often more heaviness, more guilt, more delay, more confusion, and more emotional depth. Second, check the honesty. Rest can say, I'm tired, I need recovery. Escape usually hides the real sentence. I am afraid. I do not want to face this. I do not know what to do. I do not want to feel the discomfort. Third, whether the issue gets clearer or foggier. Real rest often brings clarity. Escape increases the fog. You wake up and the problem is still there, now wearing a bigger agbada, waiting for you. Fourth, check whether you return. Rest pauses and returns. Escape pauses and disappears. Rest says, I will come back to this, but escape says nothing, then hopes the matter would just disappear or evaporate. In Nigeria, even water board would not evaporate your unpaid bill like that. Some things wait. Fifth, check the pattern. One rest is not the issue, but if every difficult moment produces withdrawal, silence, sleep, scrolling, or disappearance, that is definitely a pattern. Not rest, a pattern. This is where the state matters. When people are overwhelmed, the nervous system may reach for shutdown. Shutdown can look like calm, but inside the person is truly not at peace. They are offline, they cannot feel clarity, they cannot choose clearly, they cannot respond clearly too. So we must be gentle but honest. If you are depleted, rest. But if you are avoiding, tell yourself the truth. If you are both tired and avoiding, start with recovery, then return to the matter with structure. AOC asks, what are we creating and what structure can carry it? If you are creating a life of peace, rest must be part of the structure, but avoidance cannot be the foundation. If you are creating better relationships, pauses must include return. If you are creating leadership, rest must restore your ability to lead and not become a hiding place from decisions. If you're creating self-trust, your system must know that when you pause, you will come back. This is very important because your system is watching how you pause. If every pause becomes abandonment of your own commitments, self-trust reduces. But if your pause becomes recovery and return, self-trust grows. So you choose. Recovery and return, those two would definitely always matter. So here's a practice you can do. When you feel like stopping, ask 5 questions. 1. What am I feeling in my body? 2. Am I tired, afraid, overwhelmed, ashamed, or avoiding? 3. What would real recovery look like here? 4. What must I return to after resting? 5. What small structure will help me return? For example, I will rest for 2 hours and then send a message. I will sleep tonight and then make the decision tomorrow by 10 a.m. I will not reply while angry, but I will not disappear. I will take the weekend to recover and then review the plan on Monday. That is structure. That is also maturity. Not pressure, not self-abandonment. Some people need to learn rest, while others need to learn return. Many need both. Before we close, choose one area where you may be confusing rest with escape. Is it work, money, relationships, family, leadership, health, spiritual life, visibility? Choose just one area to begin with. Now ask, does this pause restore me or hide me? What am I avoiding naming? What would recovery and return look like? What small structure can help me come back with capacity? Do not shame yourself in the process. Shame is not going to make you any more honest. But do not lie to yourself either. Lying would not make you free. If this episode helped you to see rest differently, share it with someone who is tired but also ready to stop hiding from what needs structure. Subscribe on YouTube, follow on Spotify, and leave one word in the comments. Rest. Not escape, but rest. The kind that restores capacity and helps you to return with clarity. If this touched something private, send a message to the Innocent Minds team with the word rest. We may ask a few questions to know whether a private clarity conversation can help you understand whether your pause is recovery, avoidance, shutdown, or a need for better structure. No pressure, no public exposure, just a safe place to look at what your system is doing. This has been Inside the Design by Innocent Minds, episode 22, the difference between rest and escape. Next, we will look at why discipline breaks down without safety, because some people are not undisciplined. Their system does not yet feel safe enough to hold the structure that they keep promising.